All right, this is going to be Octopus's Garden by Ringo and the Beatles. Ringo coming through once again. Let's look at this finger picking bit. So we're going to have an E chord. We're going to have a C sharp minor chord, 6 6 5 4. We're going to have this A shape, 7 6 5 5. B shape, 9 8 7 7. That's our first 4 chords. We're going to get into one of those standard picking things, finger picking things. So we want to do the outside strings. You want to have a finger on each different string. And we're going to start with the thumb and the ring finger on the bottom string. And then we're going to go first finger on the G, down to the middle finger on the second string there. And then bass again with that thumb. And then we're going to come in here, we're going to go little string to that G string. So both of the outsides. So that's 4 and 1, strings 4 and 1. You know, 1 is the bottom one, 4 is the big one. So 4 and 1, and then 3 2 4 1 3. That's the string numbers there. So if you can get that finger pattern together, you're good for all the different chords. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. See how that works? Okay, so let's look at this C sharp minor. You get your 6 6 5 4. We have the outsides. Same pattern. Now we're going to go to the A chord and the B chord. Back to that E. Let's try that. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. A, B, okay, so let's do it real slow. 3 and 4 and. Okay, now I think if you just wanted to strum that, you could be like. Like a 1 and 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a. Okay, so either way you like, you got the finger picking. Or you got the strumming. Then we're going to have this C sharp minor. To the B, to the A, and B, 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 B. Okay, and then we're back to this. Now, we're gonna have a quick A to the B to the E. Okay, so that was kind of the chorus, kind of like a pre-chorus and a chorus there. So once again, our verse was E, we had the finger picking, or just strumming. C sharp minor, A, and B. We're going to do that again. E, C sharp minor, A, B. Now pre-chorus, we got our C sharp minor. And down to the B to the A. And this first time we go 1 2 3 4, da-dum-dum. So 4 hits on that B. 1 2 3 4, da-dum-dum, and then finger picking. The only thing different here in this little chorus is we got fast A to B. Okay, and then the verse is going to start again. Okay, just to keep it moving along, we'll skip the second time it does that thing twice. Then we're into this pre-chorus, C sharp minor, to the B, to the A. Now this time it just goes bum, bum, bum. It goes along with the lyrics. It only has 3 hits right there because it has 3 words in the lyrics that he says right there. So it's 1, 2, 3, ba-dum, bum, and then you're back to the E to C sharp minor, quick A to B. Now we have the solo, it's going to be A. And then F sharp minor, 2s with the 4 on top for that F sharp minor. Now you can go D here. And this is all the same finger picking to E. But you have another option here on this D. You could do this one with this 4 on top here. And you go up to the E up here. It takes you back to that A. F sharp minor. Now this time they're quicker and it's A to B at the end. Okay, so that's kind of the cool part. So let's look at that solo part again. We got A, F sharp minor. Now we're going to put in this 3 on the second string. We have that D with the F sharp up to this E with a G sharp. And now we're real close to that A again. F sharp minor. We got that D with the F sharp up to the E with the G sharp and the A up to B. So let's look at that last one again. We got A, F sharp minor. We got D, E, A, B. Okay, and then back to another verse. We got that C sharp minor. We're gonna go to the B, to the A. We'll have 4 hits again on the B. 1, 2, 3, 4, ba-dum, bum. And then kind of finishing off this little chorus bit. Quick A to B. Now at the end here, we're gonna have. So we did the quick A to B, and then we went to a C sharp minor. We do that twice. A, B, and then we have this lick. (15, 14, 12). To the 14 on the second, 12 here. Slide that one down. Slide it back up. Okay, and then we have an intro riff we got to look at too that we kind of skipped just to get into the easier stuff at the beginning. So let's take a look at how this whole thing ends. We're going to have this chorus. Then we have A to B. We have a C sharp minor. Boom, boom, to boom, boom, to boom. We're going to do that twice. Now this time, going to the ending. Okay, 15, 14, 12, 14, 12, and then 13 to 11, to 9, slides back up, 11 to 13. Now let's look at the intro riff. Okay, so it's quite a long riff, but we got 9 to 11 on the big string. I like to use this middle finger to help me slide up so I can have access to that finger there. So we got 9 to 11. Same thing on the next, up to the 13. And then you got 12, 14, 12. Then we're going to take this 13 down, slide it back up. Now the second riff, we got to go way to this little string down here. So we got You could do kind of either finger because you got to jump down to this first one down here in this 12. 14, 12 in the next one. Sliding this one down, 13, 11. We go 9, 11, 12, 13. Then we're going to have this 14 down here in the second string. So let's look at all that. Then we're going to go. Okay, so the end of that. Okay, so let's look at that intro one more time. We got. Finger picking. All right, Ringo, the Beatles, Octopus's Garden. Thanks a lot for watching. There will be all the finger picking tab and everything and chords and stuff to go along with this. So hope you enjoy it. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.